Well, hey, volunteers, it is good for us to be back. We were able to take a week and get away to North Carolina to spend some time with Sherry's family and Sherry's mom. And I want to say thank you. I know she will too. To the many of you who've been praying for this last week, many of you know Sherry's mom has Alzheimer's, and we hadn't seen her since January. And it's an ugly disease. It's definitely taking its toll, and it's just, we had a great week with your mom.
It's not just the Alzheimer's taking its toll at the isolation.
Yeah.
And but my mom's not the only one going through this, but I'm so thankful that we had the time with her. It was fantastic.
And it felt somewhat normal. Every even-numbered year we're with Sherry's family. And so once we actually got all to the house together and all the families were there, apart from mom's condition, it felt like a normal week at the beach. So it's good to be back. But it was also good to get away, and some of you are experiencing that too right now. And hopefully that's been a good reprieve in the last couple of months when there really hasn't been much to do because of the current status of our world. Hey, for tomorrow morning, we are wrapping up our series, Better for It. My beautiful and lovely wife will be speaking tomorrow. I was supposed to have been at a race at Mid-Ohio, but like everything else,
it's postponed.
It's postponed at this point till September or October,
So
which means
he'll be greeting you at the door.
probably not going to be happening.
Anyways.
I may actually. Who knows?
Well, you'll have a mask on. They won't know who
We'll
you
see.
are.
We'll see. I like to have longer conversations. We'll see. Anyways, volunteers, tomorrow morning, we just need you on your game, as you always are, because every Sunday, this has been surprising for all of us. Every Sunday is somebody's first Sunday.
Yes.
And I think when we first came back, we thought, well, that's not going to be true, right? We'll have our regulars, or it will be the hardcore that are going to be back. Absolutely
Is it
not
5 Sundays
true.
now? However many Sundays we've had since we've reopened our doors, we have had
Yes, this will be the 5th Sunday
first-time
tomorrow.
guests that have come. Now, I'm just blown away. So I guess it just goes to show us, none of us knows what to expect in any of this.
Yeah.
But every Sunday could be somebody's first Sunday, and it so far has been. We
Yeah,
even had
and-
guest cards. I came home to guest cards in my mailbox that needed to get done. So, oh my goodness,
I
amazing.
think what we're really seeing, which is great, is a lot of people are tuning in to the live stream. And then this is true for everybody, by the way, when it comes to church visitation anymore. They're always checking you out online before they show up.
person.
And so that's what's been happening. And people who've been watching us virtually are showing up. So guest services people tomorrow, big smiles. You can have the sign still because we're not shaking hands.
Not smiling, not smiling.
Yeah, have your eyes like this and they'll think you're smiling because you don't know if those people walking up are here for the very first time. And even if they're here for the 300th time, doesn't matter. We're still thrilled that they're here tomorrow. The cafe, by the way, some changes, as you probably saw last week at the cafe. The cafe is closing right after the beginning of the 12 o'clock gathering. So that means not available for
Get your
those of you
stuff
who want
ahead
to get
of
your
time.
stuff in the middle of the message. But for those of you who are in the cafe, we appreciate what you're doing. We listen, we all understand. Band members, we understand this. We're getting what we're getting in-house, and that's great. We're seeing our numbers online go up. And I know it's tough for many of us to still play to a virtual audience, but they're out there. Last week, over 160 logins, individual logins, were recorded of people watching online. So for those of you who are serving tomorrow in a face-to-face or partial face-to-partial-face capacity, big smiles, enthusiasm. We're so thrilled that people are here. Help them out with any questions they may have, point them in the direction that they need to go. For those of us who are playing to a virtual audience tomorrow, not just, you'll be speaking to a live audience, but also to those, hey, they're there too. And we want to, every Sunday, the first Sunday, the person who's been watching online is going to show up tomorrow. So if you cannot, by the way, if you cannot serve tomorrow, please let your
Ministry
team leader know that. Please let them know. It helps us fill any gaps that are there. What else do you have?
That's all I have.
Okay. We really are grateful for you. We know many of you are really stepping out of a comfort zone to come and do that and serve these days. And we just want to say thank you so very, very much. And we're
Looking
excited.
forward to seeing you in person
tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
Yes. Bye-bye.